Hello everyone, myself Monica from the Department of Basic Science pursuing Computer Science and Engineering from Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, course title Introduction to Civil Engineering. Today we are going to discuss about urban air pollution management. What is urban air pollution? Air pollution in and around cities is referred to as urban air pollution. Denser populations are subjected to higher level of urban air pollution. Air pollution has an impact on both human health and climate of the region. According to World Health Organization, exposure to ambient air pollution causes 4.2 million deaths each year. Anthropogenic activities such as transportation, domestic use of fossil fuels, industrialization, power generation, combustion, agriculture, and beauty products are major contributors to urban air pollution. Although there are some natural sources of urban air pollution, the majority of them are anthropogenic and rely heavily on human activities. Sources of urban air pollution. First, transportation. The primary source of urban air pollution is the use of private vehicles, particularly older or diesel models. Vehicles contribute roughly one quarter of particulate matter in the air. Use of fossil fuels in the home. Half of the world's population still cooks and heats with the solid fuels. These fuels, which include wood, charcoal, and coal, are burned in inefficient stoves which emit large amount of health harming particulate matter and climate warming pollutants into the surrounding environment. Furthermore, it is estimated that 1.2 billion people use kerosene lamps in their homes, contributing to air pollution and increasing the risk of respiratory and cardiovascular diseases. Generation of electricity. As the population grows, so does the demand for energy. To meet the demand, fossil fuels are being used extensively to generate energy because they are cheap and readily available. Coal-fired power plants are significant source of urban air pollution. Agriculture and combustion. Material combustion is an activity that emits toxic gases into the atmosphere and contributes to urban air pollution. Incomplete combustion emits CO2 and complete combustion emits CO. These two gases contribute to urban air pollution. Agriculture also emits other gases into the atmosphere such as NO2 and methane. Beauty products. According to the recent study, the use of beauty products contributes to urban air pollution. The majority of cosmetics and perfumes contain volatile organic compounds which are released into the environment during the use and contributes to urban air pollution. As the population grows, so does the use of these beauty products increases leading to the pollution. Exploding fireworks. Despite the cracker ban, firecrackers were everywhere during Diwali. It may not be the primary cause of air pollution, but it certainly contributes to its accumulation. Dust storm from the Gulf states. During 2017 smog, a dust storm from the Gulf countries exacerbated an already deteriorating situation. As you can see in the image, sources of air pollution from vehicles, from volcanic eruptions, from industries, from garbage, from nuclear power plants, from explosions, etc. Issues of urban air pollution. On ecosystem, ground air pollution has a significant impact on terrestrial ecosystem. Acidification of lakes, eutrophication, and mercury accumulation in aquatic food are all effects on marine ecosystem. Soil acidification is another common phenomenon in forest ecosystems caused by long-term pollutant accumulation. Soil pollution has an indirect impact on ecosystem of plants and animals that rely on soil for nutrition. Vehicle and agricultural activities can cause wet and dry nitrogen deposition on vegetation and soil surfaces. On biodiversity, the negative effects of air pollutant emissions may have an impact on biological diversity. Acid rain is caused by oxidation and wet deposition of SO2 and NOx emissions in the atmosphere as a result of air pollution. As a result, acid rain can have a negative impact on our biodiversity. Another pollutant that is toxic to both plants and animals is ozone. It reduces photosynthesis and causes plants to grow more slowly. Ozone can affect lung tissues in both animals and humans, causing respiratory problems. Furthermore, increased oxidative stress has an effect on animal reproductive performance and affect the population of any species. This could be harmful, especially for endangered species. On human health, people who live in areas with poor air quality and high pollution levels are at the risk of serious health problems. Promethium, ozone, sulfur dioxide, and nitrogen oxide emissions have the potential to harm humans' cardiovascular and respiratory systems. The impact of promethium 2.5 concentrations in India concluded that air pollution caused approximately 1.1 million deaths in 2015. On materials and buildings, sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide emissions can harm flora and fauna and material surface and even cause structural damage. The negative effects may include discoloration, material loss, structural failure, and soiling. This can reduce building service life and severely damage historical monuments and structures. One such example is India's white marble Taj Mahal, which is turning into yellow due to the sulfur dioxide emissions from industries and acid rain. Another historic monument in India is the Charminar in Hyderabad, which is turned into black due to its location in a heavy polluted area. The deterioration of such heritage zones is a major source of concern. You can see the issues of air pollution in the images on human health, on ecosystem, and on monuments. Way forward to control air pollution. Proactive measure. Interventions such as pollution monitoring apps should be promoted so that people can avoid the worst time to travel and take alternative city walking routes that keep them away from the most polluted areas. Citizens' responsibilities. Despite numerous ideas and solutions to combat air pollution, conditions remain unchanged. This is because of a lack of serious political will and public participation. Citizens should therefore continue to advocate for their right to healthy and sustainable environments and hold government accountable. Addressing injustice. There are significant injustices at the heart of air pollution problem, as the poor are most vulnerable to air pollution. As a result, the polluter pays principle must be enforced and an environmental tax must be levied on polluting industries. Conclusion. Humanity has benefited from urbanization and rapid industrialization, making life easier and more comfortable. However, both urbanization and industrialization pose risks to humanity, the most serious of which is air pollution. Denser population are subjected to higher level of urban air pollution. Air pollution has an impact on both human health and the climate of the region. More than 80% of the people living in urban areas that monitors air pollution are exposed to air quality levels that exceeds WHO guidelines, with low-income cities having the highest risk of respiratory diseases and other long-term health problems. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe my YouTube video.